Sugar plantations. Of course, they showed them to us, and I added a couple to the map, but there's zero information about their exact location or size, so they'll just be here for the sake of completeness. The highways stretching from Vice City, numbers 35 and 97, are also confirmed thanks to road signs. And considering such a large distance from the city along the coast and in the central part of the map, there's a high probability that there will be other towns and interesting locations that we don't know about yet. I hope you're not as tired as I am, after sitting for 3 days drawing this map and calculating the distances. Because now we're moving on to the most exciting part, the Mount Kaluga National Park. And here too there are some mysteries. In real Florida, the highest point is only 100 meters. There aren't even any proper hills there. But making a completely flat world would be boring, so you might think Rockstar added a bit of imagination. But it's actually much more interesting than that. I noticed something strange. There are 2 types of license plates on the cars. Some are from the state of Leonida. That's straightforward enough. But the others are from the state of Gloriana. What is this Gloriana anyway, and why is it never mentioned anywhere? The official information about Mount Kaluga says that it's located on the northern border of the state, but in reality, north of Florida is the state of Georgia. And that's exactly where there are mountains. I decided to find out which national parks are in Georgia, and the photos of Providence Canyon look almost identical to what we see in GTA 6. And here a question arises. Could it be that GTA 6 will have 2 fully fledged states, Leonida and Gloriana, which will be revealed to us later? For now, this is all speculation, but we do have mountains, and we know they're in the north. So let's add them to the map. A screenshot from Ambrosia is really helpful here. In the background outside the city, you can see a huge hill, which marks the beginning of the national park. If you look at the direction of the light, the shadows, and the overall lighting, it's the second half of the day, and the camera is facing west. Since we already know there's a large lake near Ambrosia, and the mountains are in the north of the state, it makes more sense to assume that they stretch west from this lake. All that's left is to estimate the size, and here, unfortunately, nothing is clear at all. We don't have any screenshots of the northern border of the map to rely on. For example, this screenshot was most likely taken from the other side of the same mountain we see in Ambrosia. It's funny, but in these screenshots the lighting is almost identical, as if Rockstar was deliberately giving us hints. From here to the horizon is about 3 kilometers, and there are no mountains there. In this shot, the sun is shining from the west, judging by the shadows. This is the second half of the day. So the camera is also pointed roughly to the west. The distance to the horizon here is about 4 kilometers. Additionally, the presence of bikers also confirms the proximity to Ambrosia, which is famous for its motorcycle clubs. In reality, of course, everything will look completely different. And while we were able to draw the southern part of the map in more or less detail, the northern part is a complete mystery. And I mean a forest in the literal sense of the word. Nevertheless, there are still mysterious areas on the map about which we know nothing yet. But considering the incredible level of detail in GTA 6, these places definitely won't remain empty, and there's still a lot of interesting stuff waiting for us there. And now, the main question we've all gathered here for. What are the dimensions of the GTA 6 map? Its width will be about 12 kilometers, or even more if it extends further west in the north. Its height will be at least 20 kilometers. It all depends on how large-scale the national park